My name is Emily, and I am joined by my mother, Anne, and my grandmother, Joyce, and we are here today to talk about our new coffee table book, Coyne Collection. There were so many fun parts of it. I think just being able to all be together and come over, and we did the majority of the writing here at our lake house. So we would sit either overlooking the water, or we'd sit in our game room on a sunny day, and not only would we get to spend time with each other, but then we would kind of create these chapters, and there would be a lot of laughing, because not all the ideas would be great ideas, but then we'd kind of arrive at a chapter or a section that really worked, and we'd kind of run with it.
My favorite part, of course, with my daughter and my granddaughter and the other granddaughters as well, was the fact that we were all together, but also because we would struggle, Anne and I would struggle with a sentence, with a word, and it just wouldn't come out right. And Emily would come in with her coffee and rattle off the sentence, and we'd write it down, and we were done with the paragraph.
Well, that's sweet.
I would have to agree with both of those. My favorite part of the writing process was just doing it together.
Yes.
I thoroughly enjoyed the generational aspect of it because we had different perspectives. And it was something that I will cherish because I was smack dab in the middle of two different generations and how we pulled it all together.
I also think sometimes if I couldn't come up with the exact word, you two would fill in with like the right exact adjective or something to fill in to really make the sentence. So it was also good to bounce off the creative ideas. And we're so close that you could just shout out and say whatever. We didn't have to worry about it.
And our different styles of writing.
Yes.
I think that my mom came with something grammar and a structure that maybe we didn't have as much. And I think that those strengths and then Emily's more whimsical approach to it, I felt like I was maybe kind of connecting and reining it all in. And that made it really enjoyable.
I agree.
I like the outline. I learned it in high school and I still use it. So we started with an outline that got shifted around, which is what you do with an outline. And you're right. I think that structure helped us move into the whole book. Right.
Absolutely.
I would say one word to describe it would be joyful, because we would always end up just laughing, and it was always just very positive.
I'm going to say memorable.
Intelligent.
Oh.
We were all intelligent, and it worked.
I think for me, the inspiration to write the book was I had some prodding from some friends who said, you love to entertain, you love your home, you should really document this somehow.
When she first started, when Anne first started talking about it, and including Emily in this, Anne had written a book when she was a first-year teacher that was published, and it was a book for teachers. And I thought there's no reason why she can't do this again. So her ideas, with my pushing and her friends and Emily on board, was the key.
I would say both of those things, and then also the addition of social media. I just felt like it was a wonderful extension of Emily Owen Bowes, and it was something that fit in the brand and just would allow people to have a little bit of us in their homes so we could be with them while they entertain and while they sit and have their coffee. I just felt like it was something special that I got to do with my mom and my grandma.
Well, you know what? Also, the fact that it's a useful book. People can look at this book and have their own inspiration by looking at what she's done, what they've done throughout their homes and with their life.
It's hard for me to pick just one chapter that is my favorite in the book. It's probably a tie between the organization and the entertaining.
Yes.
Because to me, they go hand in hand. I can't entertain unless I feel organized. And I love sharing all of the different aspects, our family celebrations and the tablescapes that we do. So I would say that's my favorite.
I would say my favorite section of the book is the style section, because what I love about the two of us, Grammy and Mom, but also my sisters, is I feel like we've had the same style since we were little. So being able to talk about what we loved when we were younger, and it's pretty much the same thing now that we're older, I think it's just a fabulous evolution. And I love that it has always kind of been the same, and throughout each phase of our life, it's changed, but we've continued with the classic style that I've obviously gotten from you two ladies.
Well, again, I suppose it is in that same vein, but what I love in particular specifically is where each of the girls are talking about their style and They came into the room to write it that day, and it was a delight to see what they thought about their own style. Plus, I like the end of it because I wrote it.
Yes, you did write.
You did write the end of it.
Yes,
which was hard. We had trouble finding the end of the book to wrap it all up. So, yeah, I like that one too.
Explain the end and what the inspiration.
Well, do we think we should explain it? It's a teaser.
Oh,
we shouldn't do
you're
it.
right.
Yes,
That's
marketer,
good.
you're right.
That's good.
You have to read the whole book
You
to see
have to
the
read
end.
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
The design of the book was actually really a lot of the process for us. And it was so important, the cover and the aesthetic part of it, because we want this coffee table book to look beautiful in everybody's home.
Yes.
We want you to have a piece of our life and what we've worked on. And we just felt like it would look gorgeous on a bookshelf, on your coffee table, stacked up with other books. It's classic enough. And we wanted it to just be something that would work with everyone.
I agree. I think we all love coffee table books, and we're drawn to beautiful covers and books that you can put throughout. I mean, I'm looking at a stack right now on an end table. So we wanted, like you just said, the cover to be able to be in anyone's house, to give as a gift, to have, just as a gift for yourself, and to match, everyone's aesthetic.
And I like the fact that it can be used. It really is more than just something to look at. It's inspirational. It has specifics on how to create your own lovely home, your joyful home, a home that's peaceful, a home that works for everyone in the family. So it's a good book. It's a reference book too.
The book has a lovely bookmark in it that's attached.
Yes.
Which we really discussed when we were looking at the design of the book. So even if the book is left open, if you're enjoying it and you're reading a page, and if you leave it open, it also will look beautiful.
Well, the girls are sitting here quietly. It was my idea to have the Coyne Collection. And I really like the idea of a family, a mother and 3 daughters living a creative life. But I got overruled because it's a family living life to the fullest, which is just lovely. Coyne Collection. It's alliterative, so that's good.
I think the inspiration for the title, like you just said, Grammy came up with it, and it is something that, our family worked on. So to have a little bit of our family in the title is also something that was very important to us. And it's just, as much as we want everyone to have this in their home and to share it with you, it's also just such a wonderful memento that we have done for our own family.
Absolutely.
To have, to give and to read for years to come, and to kind of look back at that moment in our life and just like all the memories of writing it together. So it's definitely a treasure for us as well.
And I also think the word collection is a lovely word, and it's just a metaphor really for our family. It is a collection. We gather around, we have traditions, we like to do the same kind of things together, and I feel like collections are usually cherished things that you have in your home. And I mean, there's nothing that I cherish more than family. So I think the title just represents so much. My hope, if people read this book and have this book, is that they can take some little piece of it and better their own family life, and take a moment to think about how you want your family to be, traditions that you want to have with your family. And that would be a goal of mine, that it would help people with their family.
When I buy a cookbook, they're hard to purchase because they're so different and so varied. So I will go through a cookbook and look for, if I can find 3 recipes that I want to make. I know when people buy this book, they will feel the same way I do about cookbooks. They will go through and they will find things that mean something to them and that they can use in their own lives, in their own homes.
Well, I just hope that when you read it, it's a little escape from your everyday life, and that you read it and share it with somebody in your life who you cherish and who you love, because we did it together with people who we love and cherish. So I hope it's, the same for you.
Guys,
we are so good. We are so good.
my hands are so hot.
You did a good job. No,
That was good.
that's adorable.
Buy our book.
Please, we have so many copies. You have to buy it. are so thrilled to release our new coffee table book, Coyne Collection, and you can purchase the book on my website, emilyonbose.com.